This is where we go into continuing research. There's been 2 archaeological digs, and this was one of them. Nothing was found on that one. And then one of our best for Roswell is this photo right over here. David Rudiak, on July 9th, give or take, General Ramey met with Major Marcel, who took the debris to Fort Worth. And in only one picture, General Ramey is holding a memo. And with technology, the memo has been enhanced, and it's being able to say, at the ranch, victims of the wreck, the disc, aviators.
Yeah.
So General Ramey, who was very military and doing what he was told to do and very conservative about it all, may be the one to crack it because of that little piece of paper in his hand, because that is the only piece of the memo, piece of paper, or only photo where he shows that handwriting, the writing on that side.
Wow.
So that may be a biggie. We kind of hope. And then we go around and we have some little displays, just kind of because people like they're basically photo ops.
Photo ops,
and
yeah.
We have a little art gallery.
Okay.
And then we go into, over here we have there's 20 panels that were from the Center for UFO Studies. It was the first big exhibit that the museum ever got. We were founded in 91, incorporated in 91, opened to visitors in 92, and this is our 3rd home. Well, our 2nd home kind of was able to handle this for a while because it was very small. So moving into this gave us more space. Then we also go into abductions. We have a small abduction display from a couple of different researchers.
Now, you say you personally talked to some of the abductees, and your intuition tells you that
they're telling you the truth.
Okay.
It's kind of like the Roswell witnesses. A lot of them are very, just wrote with what they're saying. They've said the same thing for so many years, and they're sticking to it. Then there's others, like there's one witness who, to this date, is still scared to death. If she hears the right voice tone, she just starts shaking, and I've seen her just fall uncontrollably.
Okay.
Still scared to death. Then we go into photographic evidence. These are photos that have been confirmed by researchers. They're unknown of what they are. And then we go into identified that are like the button and the frisbee and that kind of thing. We were talking about petroglyphs. We've got a display on petroglyphs.
Oh, and that's exactly what I was talking about. That looks like some of them look like there's a helmet with antennas coming out of it.
And then you come in, we have our palanque. This is the replica of the tomb lid.
A palanque?
Palanque.
Wow. That's where I'm headed.
And so this is the ancient alien.
Wow.
Little bit on Area 51.
Area 51.
We're going to be expanding our displays, hopefully not too long.
Okay.
So, and then, again, some artist rendition, but when you go into it, you can't do UFOs without doing some space. And so we have some different items on different pictures of space. We've got crop circles.
Ah, yes.
Like I said, again, they're gorgeous pictures if you don't want to believe in anything.
So I guess another cover-up would be those 2 guys that went out and showed how to do crop circles.
With wood?
With wood.
Yeah. Difference is, and I've learned from one of the researcher who did this, real crop circles that are unknown, the stalks of whatever the crop is, bend, they're not broken.
Right.
If you're trumping them around on them, you're breaking them. And there's different chemicals involved. So It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. And somebody, one of the guys on YouTube said that the difference too is there was some a magnetic field there or something like that within the crop circle.
My understanding is that the chemicals, the magnetic fields, there's just a lot involved in it, and a lot of it's science. And I run a business; I'm not scientific.
Okay.
Then we go into the presidents and the people who have said yes, we believe in it.
Wait a minute.
That,
You're
like
telling me-
Jimmy Carter had a sighting. There have been a number of our presidents who have had sightings. And so,
Wow.
you know,
Okay.
if you don't believe us, you can.
Believe the president.
That's pushing the envelope a little bit.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's probably not a good thing to say.
Okay.
Then in Roswell is was the testing facility for Robert Goddard. He did all of his original rocket testing here because of our open skies.
Right.
And so, you know, we kind of have a natural run into the UFO phenomena with his rockets. Things that we have that are kind of, again, proving this is an actual VFR chart. And it was done in 2001, 2002. And if you look at it, you find the little UFO on it for something the government says that isn't here.
Doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. The same with, here's a Devil's Triangle, talks about UFOs. Here's an actual chart off of a ship, what to do about unidentified flying objects. The JEP revisions, which is what pilots get, it's a series of tons of paperwork, but they get these things that say, oh, this runway is going to be closed for this amount of time at this airport, this different things that are going on at the different airports. It comes in and it tells you who to contact if you come across something you can't identify.